Now, many of you already know that each and every week on Tuesday, we get to see the NIV insurance registrations coming from some of our favorite EV stocks like NEO. I know some people don't want these figures or they don't really recommend on these figures, but to others, these figures are also important because though it does not give or they don't give the exact figures as the ones that NEO delivers at the end of each month, but they sort of like give a guidance on what to expect. I know there are some people that they don't want even YouTubers to report this, and unfortunately, because there are also some people like today, there are already people that have asked me about the insurance registration. I feel like I should sort of like continue also reporting the insurance registrations, though to some others it might not make sense as they don't really reflect the actual sales, but they give a guidance on what to expect. Now, from the period which started last week, Monday until Sunday, as seen on the screen, in NEO saw a record-breaking NEV insurance registrations of 6,800. These are better insurance registrations, or these are much higher insurance registrations than the insurance registrations we got for the last week of May. NEO has never saw 6,800. I think the best, or the last month, the last week of May, we saw them getting 6,700, which was pretty good, pretty interesting. But obviously we knew that from that 6,700 we received at the end of May, 2 days were falling under June, and therefore those insurance registrations are to be factored onto this month of June insurance registrations. You will know that I did some calculations, or we did some calculation based on the total insurance registrations vis-a-vis the actual sales that NEO reported in May, which were around 20,544, and we realized that those last 2 days, or the first 2 days of June, which were Saturday and Sunday, constituted to about 1,556 insurance registrations, which meant that the total cumulative insurance registrations after today's insurance registrations comes at 19,956, which is approximately 20,000 insurance registrations, which is the total cumulative we saw. Like I said, I will say this again, they don't reflect actual sales, but of course they give a guidance on what we can expect from NEO. So the 6,800 we received today were pretty good, decent deliveries, and it once again proves that NEO is able to report over 6,000 or almost 7,000 insurance registration, which is something that is pretty exciting. I'm happy with these figures, and though some of the people might not be happy about this report, but I suppose it's a good report to some others. And obviously I think I've started this. I think I should continue because there are people that, of course, sometimes they want to come to the channel to just check the insurance registration, which is why I've already received some questions from people asking how are the insurance registrations. So 6,800, it is a pretty good, decent figure, which is an all-time high in terms of the weekly insurance registrations. We look forward to, of course, the insurance registrations for this month, which hopefully NEO starts on a positive note. You know that one of the things that during mid-June we read that part of the reason why NEO saw the second week coming with the insurance registrations of 30,500, it was because NEO was producing exhibition cars for their sub-brand, namely Onvo L60, which is why we never really saw them doing that well. And I think because of this kind of a performance, one could agree with that, but maybe not agree maybe fully with the 5,000, because that was not confirmed by NEO. But at least we know that during the month of June, NEO has been, of course, producing also the Onvo L60 exhibition cars, which is something that is pretty good as NEO prepares for the launch of that model, or for the launch of that sub-brand. So I'm very excited. I look forward to NEO. I mean, yesterday's 21,209 vehicles, it really showed a lot of NEO investors that, you know what, the blue sky is approaching. The blue sky is near, because yesterday we saw NEO for the second month in a row reporting over 20,000 deliveries, which has never happened in the history of NEO, which is something that is pretty exciting, and it makes us look forward to the kind of deliveries that we are going to see now in June. So I'm still very optimistic about NEO's deliveries going over 20,000 even for the month of July, because orders are still coming in, and NEO has confirmed this, and chances are very high that half of the orders that they received in June, they are yet to still deliver right now in July, which therefore means that we still have a lot to deliver before we even start tackling the, of course, July orders, because you'll know that right now, especially in the F2 factory, it takes NEO approximately 14 days after an order is placed to roll that car off the production line, which is something that of course is pretty exciting, and it shows us that we are going to get, or chances are very high that we are going to get yet another plus 20,000 deliveries for this month of June, which is something that is pretty exciting. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your own stock market investing journey. And before you buy NEO for the very first time, do your own DD so that at least you are comfortable as you are investing onto the stock. Otherwise, as for me, I'm happy about this all-time high weekly insurance registration number that we just got from the insurance registrations report. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.